Introduced in 1978, the Boss DS-1 has gone on to become one of the longest-running and best-selling effects pedal in history. Prior to this pedal, most drive pedals were fuzz boxes. The DS-1 revolutionized the entire market with its hard clipping circuit. With its intuitive and very simplistic controls that provides a deceptively large range of tonal control, this little orange box changed the music world. One of the most well-known Boss DS-1 users is, of course, Kurt Cobain. He referred to them as Roland pedals. Boss was originally a division of Roland. The DS-1 is the main ingredient for the sound of Nirvana's entire Bleach era. Plus, of the many pedals used on Nevermind, it is widely believed that the DS-1 was one of the main ones. In 1994, the original Toshiba TA7136AP preamp chips that Boss was using in the DS-1 started to become scarce, forcing them to redesign the circuit completely and use a standard dual op-amp chip instead. Every DS-1 that Kurt would have used in studio recordings would have obviously been a pre-1994 DS-1. This makes the original units made with the Toshiba chips now highly sought after amongst Nirvana fans. That's where PastFX comes in with their brand new OG2. This is their take on the early DS-1s, but with significantly more features and controls. It even features the rare TA7136AP chip that makes the original Boss DS-1s so desirable. The DS-1 only has 3 controls: tone, distortion, and level. The PastFX OG2 replicated this and much more. In addition to the expected tone, distortion, and level controls, it also has a 2-way gain switch that uses a relay to change several parameters to reduce the gain, a 3-way bass switch which offers you stock, a bass boost pre, and a bass boost post, 4-way clip control. The bottom mode with white LED is stock, while blue, red, and pink offers 3 different variations of clipping flavors: a mids boost and bite, which is a high-end boost. When I think of the Boss DS-1, I immediately think of Bleach and Kurt's raunchy yet tight and defined guitar sound on it. The main reason why I bought this 1992 Boss DS-1 was to get that pre-94 DS-1 sound that gave us iconic tones like the aggressively commanding sound of School and my favorite, the clunky chugs of Negative Creep. So when I first plugged in my OG2, I immediately wanted to A/B it against my 92 DS-1 for Bleach tones. Cause since it has the same rare Toshiba chip, it should get the same sound, right? I'm gonna put that to the test with my Bleach studio tone setup. My Crystor Bleach Mustang, which has a vintage Univox Phase 3 humbucker, and Nirvana Quattro No Verb, which is a twin reverb circuit preamp pedal. So, can the OG2 nail that Bleach sound? in my opinion, the OG2 completely nails and faithfully recreates that vintage DS1 sound. As amazing as the Boss DS1 is, it's also notorious for killing your output and producing an overall quiet, distorted sound even with the level set at max. I've personally always been really annoyed at this. My 92 DS1 sounds glorious, but it is so damn quiet. I want to point out specifically that PastFX has remedied this and gives you much more volume control. In case you didn't notice, I had the level on my OG2 dialed back for it to match the output of the DS1 while it's at full for a transparent comparison. This is my favorite part of this pedal, finally being able to get that rich DS1 sound at a good level. But as broken down previously, the OG2 offers a significant amount of tonal control that the DS1 has never been able to give us. So now, let's play around with all the controls and see what kind of sounds we can get. It's mind-boggling that PastFX has managed to not only get us that iconic vintage DS1 sound, but they've also given us so many ways to customize and sculpt that sound to our liking. We can really take it anywhere from like a beefier and darker DS1 sound to something with so much bite that it sounds nothing like a DS1 anymore. But this is Nirvana guitars, and at the end of the day, I'm just a huge Nirvana gearhead. I'm having an absolute blast being able to get those Bleach sounds at not only a much better overall volume, but also having the ability to fine-tune and adjust it in little ways to enhance and beef up that iconic sound without straying too far from it. I've said this in past videos, and I'm going to continue to say it as long as PastFX continues to do it. I honestly don't know how, but they keep finding ways to not only clone these classic Nirvana effects, but enhancing and updating them in such a way that their clone now beats the original. The OG2 is like a Boss DS-1 on steroids that a Nirvana fan always wished had existed. Thank you, PastFX, for sending me your brilliant pedal and for giving me the opportunity to demo and present it. I will link PastFX's website here and in the video description. Thank you so much for watching, and an extra special shout out to my Patreon supporters. Be sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at Nirvana Guitars. Subscribe right here on YouTube for more weekly Nirvana gear videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.